not talking native indigenous. I'm talking about the Middle Eastern Indians. We do not care if you want to be a part of that community. I'm not talking to you. You can go do whatever the hell you want, but leave my people out of it. We are oppressed enough as it is. We don't need feminine men, and we damn sure don't need masculine women. We need masculine brothers, so-called black and Latino brothers. We need feminine women, so-called black and Latina women. That's what we need in our communities, because last time I checked, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, it takes a man and a woman to have sex with each other and create a child. Because last time I checked, I mean, hey, look, I challenge anybody. A man and a man cannot make a child. Right. A woman and a woman cannot make a child. You want to know what somebody tried to argue with me with? They tried to say, oh, well, we don't need men to get pregnant anymore because we have sperm banks. Where did you get the sperm from? You got them from a man. You just added sex with extra steps. What's wrong with you? How about we just continue our lifestyle? Right. A man with a woman with a man. Because let me tell you something let me tell you something real quick. For all you men that like to go out there and portray yourself as a woman, you are stealing the identity of black and Latina women. Because last time I checked, it was their God-given right to bear a child. Why do you choose to sit here and take that away from them? You weren't born with a uterus. You weren't born with ovaries. And you have the audacity to call yourself a woman. The priest brought it up earlier. This is horrible that we got to live in a time like this. We live in a time where you got to ask, what is a woman? Right. What is a woman? Are we really, that's how bad it's gotten now? That's how much confusion we have. Matter of fact, drop that. Let me get Romans 1 and 25. The book of Romans chapter 1 verse 25. What is a woman? That's how bad it's gotten. Let me tell you, a woman is born with a uterus, with eggs and ovaries. All right, that's her God-given right. A man is born with, look, don't censor me now, but he is born with testicles. That's right. That's what a man is born with, okay? Women are not born with that. You don't have the right to go to my people and tell them, well, you can identify it. No. You're not going to do that to my people. Your people can do that. If you are a white man and you want to sleep with another white man, go ahead. That's your business. That's your culture. That's what the Greeks and the Europeans did. That's not my people's culture. You brought that over to my people, and you continue to press it on my people. Because like I brought up earlier, it takes a man and a woman to make a child. So if a man is having sex with a man, guess what's not happening? You're not procreating. If a woman has sex with a woman, you're not procreating. So guess what? That means our numbers are gonna go down. Population control. Tell me I'm wrong. I dare anybody to come up here and tell us that we are wrong. I challenge you. Matter of fact, who told you that it's okay to be a part of the LGBTQ community? Who told you that? Let's read that real quick. The book of Romans chapter 1 verse 25.
The book of Romans chapter 1 and verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Who changed the truth of God into a lie? Who the hell are you to tell my people who they can and cannot sleep with? Who they can and cannot identify as? Who are you to sit here? Because you're not God. I'm talking to you. I know priest and officer at the Walker Bar said the man. We're talking about you, Caucasian man, white man, oppressor. That's what we're talking about. You don't have the right to tell my people what we can and cannot do. You know who does? God has the right. And you are not God. Go ahead and read that real quick.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator?
You're out here serving the creature more than the creator. Matter of fact, you know what? You want to know how brainwashed our people are? I had a conversation with somebody who you would identify as Puerto Rican, a Puerto Rican brother, right? And he is a part of the LGBTQ LMNOP community. You want to know how brainwashed this brother is? He had the audacity to look me dead in my face and said that, no, homosexuality has always been a part of our communities. I said, what? He said, this is what he told me. He said, Christopher Columbus brought homophobia, not homosexuality. I looked at that brother, I had to give him a whole breakdown of so-called black and native indigenous history. Let's just say he didn't really have much to say to me after that fact. But that just shows you how brainwashed our people are. Now that I just covered the LGBTQ community, because yes, you continue to oppress my people. You call us homophobic. I call you heterophobic. You are afraid of heterosexuality, and y'all have the audacity to call men. You know what you say to us? Y'all say we have toxic masculinity.
Right.
My good, what is toxic masculinity? Matter of fact, oh wait, what else do y'all say? You're misogynistic. Last time I checked, if you look at the definition of misogyny or being misogynistic, that means that you hate and oppress women.
That's right.
Let me tell you something right now. We love black women. We love Latina women. Our Dominican, Puerto Rican, Brazilian, Mexican women. We love our women so much that we are going to come right here and we are going to fight for your identity as a woman because you were given the right to bear a child, not a man. A man impregnates a woman. It does still. Oh, go ahead, sir.
Man, what this brother is bringing up, I had to say something. Like, listen, we don't hate women, right? And if you're a black and Hispanic man and you have little girls, right? Let's just say you have little girls. You correct those little girls, right? You teach those little girls the right way because you don't want those little girls growing up to be whores. You don't want those little girls to be growing up twerking on the internet, dancing and shaking their rump. You understand?
Right.
You rear your girls in a way that they don't destroy themselves because America wants to destroy our women.
Right.
And that's real love.
Right.
Real love is to guide you in a way where you have a good life, where you are out of the way of harm's way. That's how you guide women. And what this brother was saying is that we are not misogynistic. We love our women because we tell them the right way. We show them the right way. And we execute and demonstrate the right way to go. Go ahead, brother.
Thwada, sir, I appreciate it. And this is exactly what we're talking about. We love our women so much that we chose to come up here and fight for the identity of so-called black and Latina women because guess who is trying to steal your identity? The so-called Caucasian man, America. They are trying to make it to where, well, anybody could be a woman. Oh, no, 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 no. You are a woman. You have the God-given right to be identified as a woman. Not so says me, not so says America, but so says God. Now that I've covered the LGBTQ community and how you oppress my people, you abortion clinics. I know, matter of fact, can I drop that? Give me Psalms chapter 55, verse 21, where it says, his words were smoother than butter. Okay, because that's in the Bible, all right? We're going to read that in the Bible because I don't want you to think that, we're just making this stuff up. These men right here that you see beside me, these are priests and prophets of God. And we serve the Most High correctly. And we have been given the order to come down here and preach the truth to our brothers and sisters, man. Now, we're going to read in the Bible, in the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21, about our pale counterparts, the colonizers, the conquistadors, whatever you want to identify them as. Go ahead and read that for me, Bubba Kashup.
The book of Psalms chapter 55 and verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
It says his words were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. Damn. That sounds like when the Spaniards came over to North America and they saw the native indigenous folk and said that, man, these people are so hospitable. We should kill them. That's what we should do. We should kill them. You know what, all these black people, matter of fact, for all y'all who, have an apartment, own a house, drive a car even, take a second real quick. Look at that traffic light right there. Guess who invented it? That was a black man that invented that. Who invented the color television? Those were black and brown men. Your freezer, your refrigerator, those were black and brown men and women. Okay, so if it wasn't for our people, you wouldn't have all these household appliances that you are so comfortable with. So you should pay some due diligence to my people because your life would not be so comfortable without us because it said that his words were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. What does that have to do about abortion? Let me tell you something. Y'all probably don't know, but we talk about it all the time. We come out here. Margaret Sanger was a white woman who pushed the abortion agenda and the abortion clinics in so-called black and brown neighborhoods and said out loud that she did not want anybody else to know that she was trying to destroy the Negro population. Now, what does this have to do with our women today? Well, here's the problem. A lot of our women so-called black and Latina women have been brainwashed in thinking that, well, it's my body, it's my choice. If I have a child, it's gonna get in the way of my career. And let's just be real right now, a lot of our women don't even respect us. But who taught our women how to be like that? It was the oppressor. He did it in slavery, he's doing it now. Slavery never went away, y'all, it just evolved. But you know what, Most High in Christ, for the matter of fact, if I could real quick, let's clap it up for the Most High real quick. Because I read an article that was on September 9th, 2021, where it actually stated, this is by Donald Trump himself, that the white population is decreasing over the past 20 years. And guess whose numbers are increasing? So-called black and Latino communities. That's the Most High right there, because the Most High wants you to live. He does not want you killing your children. Sis, have that baby. If you really don't like the oppressor, if you really are against the Caucasian man and woman, if you really love your communities, have that baby. And for you brothers out there, don't you dare tell that woman to not have that child. You better gird up thy loins, get your cojones together, and be a father to that child.
That's
because
right.
Guess what? It was your body, your choice too. And last time I checked, it takes two to tango. So you better raise that child as a mother and a father. And that is what we preach here in the I.S.U.P.K under Commanding General YAHANNA.